I'm here with Randy Jarrell, and you've stumbled onto the 77th annual Catalina water ski race here at the Maya Hotel in beautiful Long Beach, California. Randy, what a beautiful morning, and look at all these boats getting ready to start dropping off licenses.
You're right, Sandy. This is a gorgeous morning. We're sitting high atop the Maya Hotel.
In men's open, glad to see him back out of retirement. In behind boat number 11, Mr. Ben Gully from Australia. Mike Avila driving, Matt Ducey, the observer.
Test.
And Mark Weaver, the navigator in that 43 Fountain.
They also have a special guest with them that's been approved, former NASCAR Cup driver Eric Amarola.
Nice.
So,
boy, he's going to be in. This is going to be a lot different than NASCAR. I'm going to tell you that right now. Anyway, a little backstory. Ben Gully flew out here a few weeks back to do the regional small boat Catalina race. He flies in. He does it behind Mike Avila's boat 10, wins the race, and then flies home that night. And now he's back to do Catalina. Now that's dedication.
Yes, it is. Mike Avila is very persuasive, though.
Yeah, I think so. All right, boat number 18, junior boy, Cameron Riley. Stephen Riley driving, Christopher Riley observing, Fleming Pedersen, navigator. Oh, come on, Flem. Really? You had to get out of that small boat to get into another small boat? All right. I think we're almost...
we're getting there.
Well, I'm seeing we're almost clear. I think we've got just a few left to go. Look at that shot. And all you're going to see is a bunch of whitewater and little stick figures going across the water. They all want to get out clean, out past the Queen's Gate, and then they start setting themselves up for that quick run over to Avalon. There'll be a turnboat. They're just off of Descanso Bay. They'll make the turn nonstop unless you're an over and back, and then make their way back, which we hope will see some records fall. Oh, perfect. All right, if you're watching on the Jumbotron, well, there is the turnboat just outside of Descanso Bay, and look how calm the water is. Oh, my gosh. What a great shot. If you're watching this on the Jumbotron, it is everything Chuck Stearns said it was going to be right now. Look how calm. That turnboat is not barely even moving, and that was from awake from a couple of spectator boats. What a beautiful shot of Santa Catalina here on Saturday morning. Look at that. Nice shot of the casino there.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5. We are live. Start on the water. Start on the water.
And there's that sound. I'm going to go so you can hear this. Look at the shot. All right. Well, I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you can't call them. They are all bunched up together. Everybody got a fantastic start today. Yeah. Well, looking on the screen, it looks like boat 11 with Ben Gully got the jump, but in the foreground, I can see boat 193.
Here we go.
So the awards presentation tonight will be at the Big Tent, same place as last year, 4 p.m. Don't be late. It's usually standing room only. All right, there you go. If you're watching the jumbo screen, you know, the geo tracker's watching them. So there's your map of your competitors. And I'll tell you, looking at this, they look pretty bunched up. So you got Ben Gully, appears to be out in the lead, boat number 11. And I've got to get my other glasses on to see, instead of sunglasses in here, I have to do that. Yeah, that's a pretty nice shot of Avalon there. There's a lot of watercraft out at Avalon. So you're looking at the pan out towards the turnboat. Big thank you to Marina Shipyard. And there's your leader, I believe, unofficial. Boat number 11, Ben Gully. Just got a quick shot, but the seas look pretty darn favorable. About 18 minutes into this 77th annual Catalina Water Ski Race, sponsored by Hardin, Buick, GMC, Kia, and Honda. We appreciate it. Get yourself a program. It's got all sorts of great articles and information. There's a nice shot of the boat 79 Men's Open. That's Hardin Racing. Interesting story about the Hardin family. If you, the grandfather of the current owners of the dealerships, started Hardin Marine way back in the day, and pretty much I think everybody had something from Hardin Marine in one of their boats. They since, you know, sold off the company to someone else, but that company's still in business today.
As they approach the turn at Avalon, Sandy, it looks like the conditions aren't as bad as we anticipated. They're actually making pretty good time.
Yeah, well, you know, it was funny when I was interviewing Chuck Stearns, I said, what do you think about today? And he looked at me and I think records are going to fall today.
Man knows what he's talking about.
We got high pressure, and usually when there's high pressure, the seas are pretty calm. And you know what? Out at Avalon it was, and it looks not too bad out there.
Right.
So has anybody made the turn yet?
No, but it looks like boat 11 is making
close?
making inroads on it.
Well, we're not on world record pace, unless we're really going to pick up the pace coming home. So, you know, at 25 minutes, that looks like somebody making a course correction, or, oh no, that's the turn. Somebody made the turn.
I don't see the turn boat yet, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they made the turn.
Oh, there's people already made the turn.
So we've already got the turn in less than 25 minutes, so.
Yeah, so we need to get, hopefully somebody is shooting this stuff down to the leaderboard down at the Jumbotron. We did have one DNS. That was boat number 132, the over and back team of Nick Harris and Matt Bastian, I was told. So there you go. Okay, so looks like your leader, Ben Gully, is on his way back. Made the turn.
Boat 11.
So that's your first to the turn.
25 minutes, 50 seconds.
All right, so at 25:50, not on world record pace. But, I'll tell you, Ben Gully looking like he's making a statement today. He went out. I noticed we got the feed that he was first out of the Queen's Gate.
Rick Lemon,
And I know Gage and Todd Haig were mixing it up a little bit.
Yeah, Gage
on the way out.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah, well, you know, there's something to be said about youth.
Yes.
There's something to be said about youth. But
yeah.
I'll tell you, you know, great to see everybody. Wow, what a nice shot. So boat 11 on his way back. I wonder what what Eric, the retired NASCAR driver, is thinking about this e-ticket ride.
I'm thinking when this is all said and done, his next career will not. Whiteboard, boats making the turn, 11, 191, 740.
All right, so your first three around the island, boat 11, Ben Gully. Second, 191, Todd Hagen. Third, 740, Gage Goldsmith. That's your first three. But many other competitors are rounding the island, and we're about just broke the 29-minute mark. Everybody else is somewhere out between here and Avalon.
That is
oh,
really
yeah, it gives
cool.
me goosebumps when that happens.
Got a couple of thumbs ups as they went by.
Nice.
Skiers
Nice.
not really skiing fast enough. They got time to throw it up.
Yeah, well, the skier probably a little busy.
Yeah.
But, boy, I hope you're all enjoying this around the world, this live feed. It's quite amazing. We've got vantage points everywhere. There's your leader, Ben Gully with Mike Avila, Matt Ducey, and Mark Weaver. Ben Gully came over here a few weeks back and did the small boat Catalina race. I guess as a warm-up, and I guess it warmed him up because he
looks really warm
He's
now.
out front, and there is nobody near him.
Yeah, he's on fire. And that is one fit skier.
I'll tell you, I guess he does a lot of CrossFit. He's probably in the best shape I've ever seen him.
Yeah.
You know, and he's been doing this a long time, and he actually retired for a while. Well, boy, there's some people probably wish he stayed in retirement, but hey, good on you. You know, you can come back and do that. Kudos to you.
He's deserving, definitely.
Oh, yeah. Well, there we go. More people turning at the Avalon turn. The Helicam is keeping busy, and now we have the Queen Mary cam. All right, so seventh around the island is boat 277. That is Jolly Walsh. Eighth, boat 23, is Jake Frame, Jake the Snake. Eighth around the island from Great Britain. Nice job, Jake. And boat number 687. Your first Women's Open unofficial to the turn. So, wow.
Pays to have a Rolls Royce.
I guess it pays to have a nice boat. Okay,
yep,
now you got some good action. So it's a little bumpier. That skier's working a little hard. You can see the arm restraints. So if they do fall, you just give a big up. So they're liking this water today in Long Beach. They're loving it.
Well, the skier was adjusting their goggles.
Well, that was Ben Gully.
The observer said up.
That was Ben. That was Ben. Well, they're all happy.
Yep, doing good there.
They're probably about 15, 16 minutes out.
Yeah, at this pace, yep.
Yeah. And he's all by himself. I mean, there's nobody even remotely close to him right now.
And you know what? He's not feeling lonely.
No, this is the race. If you're out, you want to be lonely.
Yeah, you want to
when
be
you go
all
into
by
Queen's Gate,
yourself.
you want to be all by yourself.
Absolutely.
Wow, great shot.
Wow, that's your guy. He's
Very
doing
nice.
good.
We're about a little over 35 minutes in, unofficial.
Whoa.
Oh, getting a little air on that ski.
Bend those knees.
Yep.
You know, in about 20 years, that's going to be awful painful.
Yeah, there is nobody. I'm hearing from production. They're getting stuff back. There is nobody anywhere near Ben Gully. The only way Ben Gully doesn't finish this thing off is if the boat quits. And I've seen that happen before.
Yeah.
But, well, I'll tell you.
Or a
P6, hard to tell. Yeah, there's your shot of the leader. He's gonna command a little bit of TV space here. Open day cruiser. And 222, that's Brian Samanier, Normandy. All right, look at that. Look at the crowd looking at the Jumbotron. Wow. Look at all those people.
Wave to the universe.
Wave, you're on the World Wide Web, everybody watching.
See these guys coming in. Does that represent a gaggle?
It could be a gaggle of skiers.
Gaggle of skiers?
Yeah. Well, we got them all. We all got them kind of bunched up there. Wow, what a gorgeous shot of the turn. All right, Head Liberator. Oh, that's a nice, look at that shot. That's Ben Gully, and he sees, and they're just about coming into the Queen's Gate. We're going to keep track of the time. 48 right now.
See a helicopter scooting.
There's a chopper, and where there's a chopper, there's usually a boat. And there it is, swinging around the turn. Boat number 11, Ben Gully. He's got a little bit of a left turn to do in a straightaway. And if everything stays together, Ben Gully is going to win the 77th annual Catalina Water Ski Race Men's Open. We're at just under 51 minutes right now. There's a nice shot coming up to the finish line.
And you can hear those engines roaring as he crosses the finish line.
He crosses at about 51:11 unofficial. 51 minutes 11, your winner, Ben Gully from Australia.
Go ahead, score. Official time is 51:12. 51 minutes, 12 seconds.
Oh, I was close. All right,
DNF.
we do have a DNS or a DNF?
F.
A DNF for boat number 10. Oh, we're CERN sticker on that. I think they did.
I bet they did.
Oh, well, if they didn't, I don't know if they'll care.
I think
They'll be
I think
pretty
they
happy.
trade that in.
So they'll pick them up, and usually that team, they all go swimming. They all
That's their
they
thing.
go off to the side, and they all jump in the water. So let's see. We should be seeing second place coming up here momentarily. And here comes second place. I believe that's boat number 191, Randy.
I believe you're right.
And that's going to be Todd Haig.
Making the last turn of a two-turn would have
been the
a
big
record.
Yeah, now it's okay.
That's good.
Yeah,
Still good.
no, very respectable. All right, looks like unofficial second place is going to go to Todd Haig, boat number 191, in a time of approximately 53:16, unofficial.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, nice shot of the Express.
53 minutes, 15 seconds.
I don't see the skier behind the.
Press. I like
I
saying
know
that.
her.
I like saying that.
Don't you like that sound?
I like saying that.
All right, we got some updates. Oh well, we're getting pretty good. He was right
he
in the
was
hunt.
making a move for second.
Yep. Oh, we got a few.
He's going to make
Look at
another.
that. That's side by side racing at the end for overall. Nice.
I'm going to say
That was
McKenzie.
close.
Ah,
Close. All right. All right, so there's your unofficial times and your top 10 finishers. So look how close these guys are. So Ben Gully, 51:11. Todd Haig, 53:15. Gage Goldsmith, impressive, 53:53. Ryder Tovat, they're all within a minute and a half, a minute of each other. Intermediate men, Samuel McKenzie was in the hunt, chasing everybody for overall. I believe he's your intermediate man winner. And then Jolly Walsh with 59:12. And then you got your three expert men. These guys are no slouches. I guess he's out of retirement. Boat number 11, Mr. Ben Gully. With Mike Avila as driver, Matt Ducey, Mark Weaver. But there's a nice shot of victory, Doc, as boat 11 side ties. And then on the opposite side will be our Women's Open winner, Demi Foblets. Yeah. As we have more competitors coming around the bend, finishing up. So now you've got cell cam. You've still got the drone going on, the Long Beach drone and the helicam. As people, the last few boats should be making their way back. Water conditions were excellent.
When I did it, we were coming round the turnbuoy and the boat in front, and I said to them, go, and they didn't. And we got back in, and they said, if you'd fallen off,
Hey, Randy, when you get down there, after you interview him, I'd like to know Eric Amarola's take. What was more exciting, driving a NASCAR or being in boat 11 for the Catalina ski race? Just asking.
A lot of yellow, purple, and orange out here. And then there's a boat with the same colors.
All right, well, if you're looking at it on the Jumbotron, you're getting all the good stuff. So we got, looks like Austin de Jaeger had stepped off, but back up and running. Boat 217, an open day cruiser. And going to come up the straightaway and finish off with the checkered flag. So Randy, I'm going to go dead for a minute. I'm going to throw it down to you on victory, Doc, and the men's open winner, Ben Gully. Take it away.
Thank you, Sandy. I'm here with the 77th annual Catalina Ski Race overall men's champion, Mr. Ben Gully from Australia. You've done this before, haven't you?
Yeah, this is my 15th time on the start line.
15th?
15.
And how many overalls you got now?
Second.
Second overall? Okay. How was it out there?
Conditions were a bit choppy today. Felt pretty good. The team looked after me incredibly today. We went out there and just got in a groove and pushed on, and yeah, kind of ran our own race today.
Yeah, we were telling everybody around the world that you might have been a little lonely out there after a while because there wasn't anybody around, but that's kind of a good feeling to have, right? That you're all out there by yourself running and don't have to worry about other things going on, just run your race.
Yeah, you just get to zone out and just do your own thing. It's good.
Very good. You didn't zone out too much, right?
No,
okay,
just got in the
just
zone.
check it. All right,
Just got in
that's
the
good.
zone.
Is there any kind of moments where you kind of went, whoa, okay, that I didn't like that one?
Not today.
All smooth,
Yeah.
everything in a rhythm?
Yeah.
What were you feeling coming out of the breakwater? Did you feel like today was going to be a good day? Were you kind of in your rhythm, kind of feeling good about it?
Yeah, I felt good from start to finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you definitely laid down a statement because it was wire to wire pretty much. And coming back anymore?
We'll have to wait and see.
Hey, I tried, Sandy. I was trying to get a commitment out of him. But anything you want to say back home? Because there's probably some people up watching and fans of yours.
Yeah, just want to say thanks to all the organisers, my crew, that did an unbelievable job, and all the support I've had throughout the years.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, your 77th annual men's overall champion, Mr. Ben Gully. Mike, how many is this? Not that you're counting.
I believe 8.
You believe 8. Okay. All right. How was it out there?
It was okay. I mean, it had its moments, some big swell kind of on the way out, big swell chop, and then it got pretty decent. And then, on the way back, it seemed like the swell wasn't so bad because you're going downhill, but then it got pretty rough. I don't know. We got out in front and just started managing it. Racing is a lot of situational, and we got out front and we said, okay, let's manage our race and win.
Kind of looking to stay out of trouble and just let him do his thing and just bring him home in one piece.
Yeah, look, when you're pulling somebody that's, I called him a superhero in 2007 because that's what he is. He's a superhero. And Ducey calls him the Rooster, so he's a Rooster superhero. But what he is a absolute water skiing machine. And so, you know, between him and Wayne, we got a couple good bullets for our holster.
Nice, nice. What do you think you were averaging speed out there? What do you think you were able to pull him at on an average?
Oh, maybe I'm probably about 74.76.
Pretty widespread there, Mike. Not very accurate, are you?
No, we ran pretty much, I would say probably 72-ish. I mean, we were running 80, 85 for a while, going towards probably from about, when we got in the toe of the island, we're running 80, 83, 85, and then we went down back to 80, and we ran a lot at 70 probably, and then when it got pretty big on the way back, we were running, well, I tried to slow down to like 60, but then the Rooster was back there crowing. He wanted more, so.
Wait. I want the entire world to hear this. Mike Avila just said he wanted to slow down. Did you say that?
I did. Well, despite popular belief, and you can ask two of the greatest to ever put their feet in skis, despite popular belief, I look after them first.
Okay, good enough.
The other stuff is the stuff that comes out of bulls.
Okay, no problem. We like to kid with you though, Mike. Mike, it's all good. It's all fun. But no, seriously, we know you're very competitive, and you always bring a stellar team out here, and we just appreciate that you give us the time and also open up your pocketbook. We appreciate that.
Yeah, you bet. You should ask.
We'll
Eric,
talk
like
again later.
Daytona 500 of water ski racing.
Well, we're getting to him. Sandy, anything for Big Mike?
You know what? I saw him smiling, but we did get it on tape that he slowed down. We have that on tape, so we're going to remember that. But
See,
anyway,
your
hey,
defense attorney can use that, later on for you, Mike.
congratulations. But I do have a question for Ben Gully.
Wait,
He
Ben.
looked pretty lean. What kind of a training regimen did he do for his comeback?
Training regimen for your comeback.
Look, I spent a fair bit of the time on road bike cycling up in the mountains, and I got injured at the start of the year, so I've had to take it a bit easier, and started in the gym about 10 weeks ago and decided to put a ski on about 5 weeks ago, and here I am.
How many times have you been on a race ski in the last couple of years?
I had 6 years off and this was the 9th time in 5 weeks after 6 years off.
Well, no big deal, right?
Hey, Randy.
There you go, Sandy.
Hey, Randy. Is he flying home tonight like he did for the small boat?
No, I'm staying out.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure, Ben. Congratulations.
Well, I think we'll be seeing him on Facebook, on Rob Edinger's Facebook page for the next week or two.
Yeah, probably.
Also, Randy, so today, for the folks back in Australia, and for our family, this year we lost a very special guy in Dennis Wallace, Don's dad. But also back to Australia, to the Tickle family, Darren and all the family there. We took Blakey for a ride, and we're pretty proud of that. Little Blakey now he's in the winner's circle along with Dennis. It's pretty cool.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. All right, let's get Ben's observer up here, who had the pleasure of watching him for about 50 minutes. What'd you think out there?
Mate, it was a good day at the office. It's to be honest, it's the way I had it planned out in my head. So it was nice to go out there and execute it. So.
Just everything according to plan, no big deal, huh?
Well, mate, there was really no plan in the last 6 weeks. Ben rang me about 6 weeks ago and heard that I was looking for a skier to come over and drive Mike's small boat for the Catalina, and I'm like, well, I'd lost interest because I hadn't found anyone, and I'm like, Ben, if you're keen, I'm keen. And unfortunately, Wayne had to pull out with his knees, and Benny was keen to step up, so we jumped into the big boat. So.
Nice to have a plug-and-play skier around, isn't it?
Definitely.
Let's go to Skiers R Us and pick one off the shelf and head back out. How many Catalina ski races is this for you?
This would be my 4th or 5th. Yeah.
5th? Yeah. Okay. Any moment, now I'm going to hear your side of the story because you're on the other end of the rope. Any moment you saw Ben kind of buckle a little bit or flinch or, okay, it had to reset?
Mate, he was pretty solid the whole way. Like I haven't really spent a lot of time observing for Ben, but I wouldn't call myself an observer, but I've spent a lot of time with Wayne and done a lot of observing for Wayne over the years. And mate, he's the next best thing to Wayne from what I've ever seen. So it was a pleasure.
Awesome. And Mike, you heard over the intercom, Mike refused to keep speeding. He slowed down. He wanted to slow down.
I don't recall hearing that.
Oh, we're going to have some fun later. I could see that coming. Sandy, got anything for the observer, Matt?
You know what? I saw his smiling face. How long has Matt and Ben Gully been hooked up as a skier and observer team?
Mate, this is the first race we've ever done as a skier and observer, but I've definitely towed him over at home quite a few years ago. It's going back to probably 2008 or so. So the last time we run the Cairns Cooktown, which is a 105-mile ski race, we were the winners of that, and that was one good race we've done.
So no big deal, right? Just observe for the first time, win the Catalina ski race. No, fly home. No big deal. That's how you roll. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, let's get to Navigator up here. Introduce yourself to everybody.
Hello everyone, I'm Mark Weaver from Australia. Pleasure to be here.
How'd it go out there, Mark? Did you have fun?
I had a ball, yeah. I've skied this race twice, but it was great to be in the boat with Team Warpath, mate. It's something that a lot of people don't understand, how Mike runs his crew, the professionalism, the home feeling, we're all one big family, and it's cool to be a part of.
Nice. You mentioned you've been on the other end of the rope. Which end do you like now?
I'll stay here, thanks.
Stay in the boat end?
Yeah.
Okay. Lot less nerves? Not the normal nerves when you're skiing?
Yeah, my legs feel fine.
He's going to rub it in, Ben, for a while. And we had one more entry inside the boat. NASCAR's Eric Amarola. Where you at, Eric? Okay, what's the fastest you've ever been in a NASCAR Cup car?
226 mile an hour, Michigan.
Okay, 226 at Michigan, right in Mike's boat, Catalina ski race. Comparable?
Well, the difference is that in there I'm just dead weight. In the race car, I'm actually getting to drive it. So this was amazing. It was an amazing experience. I've heard about the Catalina ski race since I met Mike 8 years ago, and he's always told me this is the greatest ski race in the world. It's the Daytona 500 of ski racing. And I didn't really understand. I watched, I went home and Googled and YouTube videos, and the helicopters following the boats don't give you a great perspective of the speed because they're going so similar in speed to the boats. So it looked crazy, and then experiencing it here myself, yeah, absolutely, it's crazy. I just have so much respect for all the competitors. I've done just a little bit of social skiing. I've probably skied 5 times with Mike back at the Delta. I social skied with Wayne and Peter Proctor a few weeks ago, and I think I can do this. I think
This is your second career? Piece of cake, Sandy. Says it's no big deal.
Sign him up. We'll get him a boat.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a boat. We're good with the boat.
I think Mike has an extra one. He'd be more than happy to give him a ski ride. All right.
Next year, Mike, what do you think? Men's Open, Eric Amarola?
I was actually trying to talk him into driving next year, start doing his driving deal, but he feels chirpy. We'll put him behind the boat.
Yeah, I'll have to see how my knee feels and see if I can do it. I might have to drive if my knee doesn't cooperate.
Oh, he's already got an out, Sandy.
All right.
The good athletes always have an out.
We will take it. We'll take it, Randy.
But I really do. I just have so much respect for this race. I love Mike and his family. They've really become family to our family. And my schedule has never allowed for me to come to this race because I've always been racing. So being retired now from NASCAR, this is the first opportunity I've had to come and bring my family to spectate and watch. And I'm so grateful to the organizers to letting me jump on the boat so I can participate and watch. This was an incredible event and really, really cool to watch Ben just ski his guts out for 50 minutes. That's amazing to watch what they do. So yeah, just amazing. Excited to hang out with everybody the rest of the afternoon and celebrate the win.
Great. Did Mike let you have a headset and a microphone?
I didn't want a headset, actually. I wanted to watch and just kind of take it all in. I was watching Ducey give all of his hand signals, and I was just so focused on watching Ben, and just for 50 minutes watching his ski bounce all over the place. It honestly looked like the first time I had ever got up on a ski, but he was doing it at 90 miles an hour. So that was the impressive part.
So you're telling me you can compare your skiing prowess with Ben Gully's? Is that the...
He's got 9 skis after 6 years off. I've only got 5 in my life, so I think in 4 more skis I'll be close.
All right.
Yeah.
Sandy, I don't think he's any shortage of...
I'm kidding. We all know I'm kidding. Yeah.
No, I don't know. Mike's over here taking notes, so you might have to back this up.
It really is incredible. You know that's one of the things that I just really admire about watching the greats, right? I watched Wayne social ski. I watched Pete social ski a few weeks ago. I watched Mike, and now watching Ben today. The really great athletes of anything that they do, they make it look easy. They make it look like, oh, I could do that. And that's what is just so amazing, is that they just do it so effortlessly.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Eric. Thanks for coming out and being a part of it. We'll see you at Trophies.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Once again, your champions for 2026, the 77th Annual Team Warpath Boat 11, Ben Gully, Mike Avila, Mark Weaver, Eric Amarola.
All right, Randy, some great interviews for sure, and congratulations again, Ben Gully. Anyway, where's our Women's Open winner? Somebody wants some overall. Look at that. A small boat against it almost looks like that Grady White. Look at that. Now, what a shot is that? You got the cruise ship, you got the Queen Mary in the background, and you're going to see those checkered buoys here momentarily. And they're through, and they're going, we're done. Nice job. That's boat number 12, Pamela Evans, senior woman. Nice. Look at that coming around down there with that full bikini top up there, so they're not getting all the sun. You know, these rides are just getting nicer and nicer. So on behalf of Randy Jarrell and the Long Beach Boat and Ski Club, I'm Sandy Schwartz, the Sandman, and we're going to say goodbye from Long Beach, everybody, and we'll see you next year at the 78th Annual Catalina Water Ski Race. Bye-bye, everybody.